Ma has apparently rushed to social media to express her distaste of Papoose's and Clarissa's relationship, while the child looks exactly like Claressa. Comes after Claressa Shields, and Papoose's chose to make their relationship public after being made fun of by the public while on vacation in Hawaii. Rumor has it that, in spite of all the drama, accusations, and betrayals, Remy may be reevaluating her split with Papoose. Is she genuinely interested in him, or is just a desperate attempt to regain control? According to sources, she has been sending him private photos that are not only suggestive but outright explicit, possibly rekindle their relationship while they are still legally married. Papoose, as well as before Clarissa's big fight against Danielle Perkins, the two showed up together at her weigh-in in early February. Social media users quickly shared footage of the encounter, proving that Claressa and Papa's relationship has been nothing short of a roller coaster. As you already know, I've got the hot steaming tea. A video of Claressa Shields entering the event with Papoose following closely behind her appeared on X. As rumors circulated, Claressa herself shared the video, praising Papoose for being by her side and leaving a subliminal but telling remark. Claressa even went so far as to record a whole movie in which she declares her love for Papoose, making it very evident that she wants him. She responded, "I love him. I love having his support, but what I'm saying is that he's so different from what I've had in the past, and the way he speaks to me and other things are really... There you go, we deserve each other. But I don't know, it's just one of those things." I said, I want to keep him all to myself. I didn't really mean that I didn't mind people knowing that we were together and all that, but I just wanted to enjoy our time together without having to deal with people judging us and saying things like, "Well, I've heard a lot of good things. And I can read too." But it's like when the two celebrated Clarissa's victory in Hawaii over Valentine's Day weekend, things became official. Claressa posted an adorable video of the two together on YouTube, showing them laughing and enjoying the beach, while Papoose shared some of the festival's best moments on Instagram with a caption that only fueled the flames. People say things like, "Oh, if I downgraded or if he upgraded," and it's like that's not what love is about, because I think we both feel like we upgraded. Rumors. So, is this the beginning of something genuine, or is Ma going to intervene and cause a stir? One thing is certain, this drama is far from over. Click the subscribe button if you want to be informed of every turn, every scandal, and every breathtaking moment. Fans' reactions to this relationship have been mixed. Some are happy that Papoose and Claressa Shields are together, while others are certain it won't last. In fact, some have joked that Claressa probably dropped Papoose off at Remy Ma's house right after they got together. Turn on your notifications and hit the like button, because believe me, this story is going to take a while. Over the weekend, we held our first annual Hawaii Fest 2025, and the show was incredible, with many celebrities pulling up to win records this year. Back from the airport, some even went so far as to say that Papoose and Remy might be laughing behind Clarissa's back, and that Remy is going to buy herself a brand new Birkin off of this whole situation. One user even called Claressa out, saying that she had once exposed Papoose for not responding to her texts, not sending her flowers, and not even taking her on dates. So now that she's the one paying for vacations, it makes sense. Meanwhile, Rema appears to be completely disliking the fact that Papoose and Claressa are dating, according to sources, because she still hopes for a reconciliation. Claressa Shields apparently urged Papoose to act right away in direct chats between the two, claiming that they were a part of a larger plot to damage her name. After accusing Papoose of cheating with Claressa, Remy's situation quickly descended into a tumultuous back and forth between the two women, adding yet another level of drama. Remy made some startling claims, stating that she was afraid her PR team would react negatively to a huge revelation she was holding on to. She implied that she couldn't discuss it until after her film premiered in late December, but then things got even worse. Remy said that Papoose was conspiring to harm her and that he was collaborating with another lady to do it, suggesting that they had set her up while she was abroad. Soon after deleting more alleged texts between Papoose and Claressa, Rema posted cryptic messages implying that she was about to reveal some private information as payback. In these texts, she called Claressa foolish for even being with Papoose and boasted that she, not her husband, was the real breadwinner. Of course, Claressa wasn't about to remain silent and clapped back hard, asking why a 45-year-old woman with 2 boyfriends was so pressed about a man who now had a girlfriend. However, Papoose wasn't about to let this go either, completely refuting Remy's accusations, flipping the script, and calling her He was a narcissist who confessed that Remy had cheated on him during their 15-year marriage, and that he had repeatedly requested a divorce. He said Remy was more interested in creating a public scene than in reaching a private settlement for the benefit of their little daughter and Claressa. In an interview with Jamal Hill, she had even more to say. She denied that no one had accepted it. Without hesitation, Claire stated that she would be happy to fight Remy for much less. She even made a savage comment at this point, saying, "Here's my number. You can give me $1, and I'd still put my hands on her." Claressa, this was about a serious infringement of privacy, not some sloppy romance. And then the bombshell Claressa said that Papoose had concealed his relationship status from Remy Ma. She refused to accept responsibility for ending any alleged happy home, claiming that Papoose had never publicly acknowledged that they had been together for 2 years. She also noted that Papoose and Remy had a private understanding about their relationship, which she respected, but that she was not attempting to meddle in their affairs. The real word on the street is that Remy is going crazy because of Claressa and Papoose's public love fest, and that she has been doing everything in her power to win her man back. Yes, you guessed it, him explicit photos and videos, and guess what? She's blaming Claressa for everything. But believe me, that's not the only drama going on right now. There are also shocking claims that Easy, the block captain, is leaking Remy's personal information, and if the rumors are true, he might even be using recorded conversations as leverage against her. But wait, this mess might not be over just yet. Some people actually think that Papoose and Remy could resume their relationship, as they are still legally married. While it's unclear whether Papoose still has feelings for her, let's not forget their history. Trust me, it's deep. Inseparable, but in 2008, Remy was sentenced to 6 years in prison. Despite the distance, Papoo remained devoted to her, and they even got married behind bars, exchanging vows over the fam. When Remy was finally released, they had a formal wedding ceremony in 2014, sealing their love in front of family and friends. From there, their story only got stronger. Fans watched their unbreakable bond first on Love and Hip Hop New York, where they proudly displayed their devotion. In 2018, they welcomed their daughter Remy Mackenzie, further solidifying their family unit. But remember that Remy wasn't just serving time for any crime. This is the same man who held her down through everything, pushing her back into the spotlight and making sure she got all the support she needed. Let's be honest, Papoose and Remy weren't just any couple. They were the ultimate couple. Papoose not only visited her in prison almost every day, but he also played a huge role in reviving her music career. These two even nearly got married in person while Remy was still incarcerated, but their plans fell through when he was caught attempting to smuggle in a skeleton key, which could have unlocked handcuffs. As a result, he was banned from visiting for 6 months. Papoose was a role model who consistently encouraged guys to have relationships with their partners, but this is where things get ugly. He was a symbol of black love and hip-hop, and their bond was so strong that he even wore symbolic clothing to communicate their message. Even though Remy is upset about losing Papoose, he and Claressa Shields appear to be ignoring the commotion and concentrating solely on their new relationship. Images and updates from their recent romantic trip have been making the rounds online, and although some fans aren't convinced, it appears that these two are serious about one another. Claressa isn't put off by the constant chatter about Papo on the internet. On the contrary, she's stepping up her efforts, in her own words. Though I can't say for sure whether Papoose and Claressa's relationship will last, one thing is certain, she's making sure the world knows is more than just a fling. What do you think? Is Remy really trying to get Papoose back, or could Papoose and Claressa be playing a game behind the scenes? We both feel like we upgraded, but it's not about upgrading or downgrading. It's about being with someone you truly love. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below, and click the subscribe button if you would want to get updates on this crazy situation. Activate your alerts. Press the like button because, believe me, this narrative is only beginning. This narrative is only beginning.